Now we'll cover some of the settings that you have available to you within each individual mix tab. Again, at the top we have 4 mixes: House Mix, Steve's Mix, Tim's Mix, and Angela's Mix. Let's go to the House Mix, open up the Details section, and explore what the tabs are here. We have, first of all, a Parametric EQ tab. This gives you 4 parametric filters, including a low shelf and a high shelf that you can turn on to give you quite a bit of fine-grained control. So if I take one of the filters, I can move its center point around, and I can also adjust the Q factor, or the width of the filter, by just taking my finger on the edge of the highlighted area. So you can set up as many filters as you need to get a nice even response of whatever you're looking for. Also, you can turn off the EQ temporarily using this button, on and off, to see what things sound like with and without the EQ. Or if you just get yourself all messed up and want to start over, you can just press the flat button and flatten everything out. Low shelves are whether you want them to be on or off. If it's off, this becomes just a regular filter. If it's on, that becomes a shelf. Likewise, on the high side, if it's on, then it behaves as a shelving filter, and if it's off, it's a standard parametric filter with adjustable Q. In addition to, let me flatten those out, in addition to the parametric EQ, on the next tab you have a 31 band EQ that gives you 31 individual bands that you can adjust any way you want to, if you're patient enough, which I'm not usually patient enough to do, but it's all there for you if you need it. And again, you can flatten that out. The tone section is kind of interesting. Sometimes when you're setting up a room for the first time, you need to be able to play some pink noise into the room to do a room frequency response curve and see what kind of peaks you have and what frequencies. So we have a built-in pink noise generator. You simply turn it on, and you can adjust the level here with this slider. We also have an oscillator that you can turn on by flipping that on, and then you can adjust the frequency of the oscillation and the level. So if you're looking for resonant frequencies to see how they're responding to your room, you can easily set those up here also. Turn those off. Then there's the effects page. This tab lets you set the particular details for reverb and echo. You have, for reverb, of course, you have your decay time, your high frequency damping, and your bass gain levels. For your echo, you have a delay time and an attenuation level. Then, of course, for each, you have how much of that you would like to have available with these sliders here. To control on a channel-by-channel basis how much effects processing goes on, you go to the Effects Mix tab, and here you can set, for each input, how much processing you would like to have done. So vocalists perhaps will get some reverb, but other things maybe not. And that's where you can set those kinds of controls.